And the last honoree is Samantha Specht, and she is the co-founder of Respect Life.
Woo!
On the North Shore in Sound Beach, Samantha, her husband Rich, and her 3 children, Abigail, who was 8, Lorelei 6, and Richie 22 months, were also preparing for Hurricane Sandy. Samantha and the girls went to the store, and Richie and a family friend stayed home to do some chores. Richie asked his friend to watch the toddler while he moved some furniture into the garage. And 15 minutes he came in and asked, where his son was, and his friend said, "I thought he was with you." So both of them ran outside to look for Richie, and he was found face down in the backyard pond. Rich began CPR, and the paramedics tried to start his heart, but it was too late. The next day, New York City was evacuated, and transportation came to a halt. So their family couldn't fly in to be with them because the airports were closed. And then they lost their electricity and their telephone service. To connect friends and family, Samantha and Rich had to drive to the post office and sit in the parking lot to get a signal. People couldn't contact them. Not only were they in shock about their son's death, they couldn't communicate with anyone about it. Imagine having to make funeral arrangements for your child or anyone in those circumstances, and their power wasn't restored for 11 days. On November 1st, Richard Edwin Amer Specht was laid to rest, and he was named after his father, his great-uncle Edwin, and Samantha's middle name, which is Amer. And Samantha didn't want him to be known as Little Richie, so her mom suggested that they use an acronym, and it would be Reese. And just Samantha and her mom called him that. After the power was restored and the word got out about what happened, the community rallied around them. The Kelly Brothers Landscaping of Coram wanted to do something, so they removed the pond in the backyard. And then they kept coming back. And they planted thousands of plants in the yard. And they wouldn't take anything in return. And friends, families, and strangers rallied around them. And both of them are teachers in the Smithtown School District. And the faculty, family, and friends, and students also rallied around them and gave their support. To show their gratitude, the idea of memorializing their son took root, and they founded Respect Life as a way to pay it forward. The night before Reese died, he was photographed wearing a Superman costume, and their friend created a logo using the picture. Respect cards were printed that asked people to help each other. We all possess the ability to do something super. Already more than 7,500 cards have been given out as far away as Canada. And Samantha says that you might not know if someone is hurting or going through a hard time. She said if you look at her, you wouldn't know. But by paying it forward, it can make a big difference just by doing something small for someone else. So thank you. It was very, very difficult for her to do this story. So thank you. So I hope they inspired you to do something, even if it's just paying it forward. And it doesn't have to cost money. Every one of these women could use your help. Join a triathlon, give them $10, whatever. Support these women and what they do. And you will get it back tenfold. I want to thank you all for coming. I can't thank the Bolsons enough for having us here. I think we've kind of taken over the place. But I just want to thank you again, and thank you for listening. And if you know anyone that's doing something extraordinary, because they're out there, let me know. And I want to thank you again.